So as you can see, we're back inside now and the vehicle is charging at the DC fast charger. We're getting about 44 kilowatts of energy, or about 325 kilometers an hour of charge. We've already added 10 kilometers of extra range just in, or 12 now, in the 3 minutes that we've been here. Whilst you're charging, you can do many things. I like to open up my little entertainment there, and maybe we can watch a little bit of Netflix. So
internet is free?
Yep, so it's included as part of the premium connectivity package, and you can stream as much as you want. You can use the maps as much as you want. There's Spotify as well, which I'll show you in a second. Karaoke, which is a lot of fun if you're going on road trips, and of course Spotify. You just need to be within Telstra coverage, which is pretty much most
everywhere,
places. Yeah, unless you're in the middle of the outback, which I wouldn't trust taking this car. And there you go, great sound.
Showing RCS offline. This thing is real. RCS thruster electrical board offline.
Otherwise, I'm going to turn that down, otherwise it's a bit too loud. We can play some games, and one of my favorites is Beach Buggy Racer. So chuck that, play that. I don't know why I put my seatbelt on, but I just feel like it's more safe when playing beach buggy racing. Now you can, I believe, hook up your PS4 and Xbox controllers to these. I haven't actually done it as of yet, but the funnest way to play beach buggy racing is using your steering wheel. So we're going to choose one player, continue, chill. Let's turn up the volume a little bit.
So you're going to use the steering wheel and then you can steer the car in the game.
That's right. So use the steering wheel to steer and then the brake to actually brake.
So you accelerate over there as well?
No, so it accelerates on its own. You just use the brake and the steering wheel. So here he goes. It's just, it's stupid, isn't it? There we go, and you can knock into them, and you can, which one am I gonna get? I'm gonna get this one here. Boom, all right, let's crash into this guy. Go around the corner, brake a little bit. Oh, this guy's off the road, so am I. Oh, no, I'm done. Keep going. Anyway, you get it, you get the idea. Music.
When you said charging of your phone, how do you charge your phone?
So this one's actually got wireless charging, so I can just put my phone there on the wireless pad and it's charging there. As long as your phone is wireless charging compatible, it'll charge your phone no problem at all. There's also radio. You've got digital DAB radio here. You've got your traditional FM radio as well. You can pair up your phone if you'd like. There's Spotify, so you can listen to pretty much any song there. One of my favorite features is the karaoke. So if you want to get in and sing a few songs whilst you're driving, this is the only time video will work whilst it's driving, for karaoke, or karaoke as they call it. And you can sing a bit of Old Town Road.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my...
I normally let the other people sing because my voice isn't that great. There's also internet radio, so you can stream pretty much any radio station around the planet. The stations in your local area are stored right at the top there, or you can tune in your favorite podcasts. You know, sometimes I'll listen to Joe Rogan, or any other podcast. At the moment, we're listening to Triple J, which is streaming through the sound system, which I think you probably can't tell through the video, but what do you think of the sound system?
It's awesome. It's so good.
And it's all surround as well, and you can adjust it
the
through
circle
the
here on the car, what does it mean?
So that means that it's charging at the moment. So if I, for example, try to put this into drive, it says unable to drive, unlock the charge port. So it won't actually let you drive away.
Okay.
Whilst
so it's
still
a safety
in charge.
feature.
It is. It's a safety feature.
And how do you track your car on your phone?
Oh, very easily. So let's open up the app here, and all I have to do is go there. I can control everything through here as well. So if I want to turn this up in volume, Climate I can control as well. So if I want to bump it up to 20 degrees, it'll bump it up to 20 degrees. Charging and where are we? Controls. So what was the question again?
How do you control your car?
Oh, how do I find it? Yes. There we go. Location. That's what you want.
Yeah.
So we are pretty much exactly where it's telling us that it is. So you can track your car wherever you want. So if you let a friend borrow it, you can see exactly where they are and how fast they're going as well. So if they're speeding, if they're being naughty, you can keep an eye on their speed.
So it gives real time.
It is delayed. I was on the phone to someone who was driving the car, and we tested. It was about 1 second delay.
Okay.
So it was almost instant. Yeah.
So you can open your car with your mobile.
Absolutely. All the controls are through here. I can even honk if I want.
Oh, wow.
Flash the lights if I want. Or if I want you, for example, to just move my car and I'm not there, I can just start it remotely, put the password in, and you can do keyless driving.
Wow. So literally nobody have to come. It doesn't have a physical key anyways, right?
No. So you either use it through the app, so it just detects your phone through Bluetooth, or you get one of these cool keys as well, which is
that's the
Tesla
key.
Yeah. So you just put that here, and then that'll work. And then you can just turn on the car. Obviously it won't go now because it's charging.
Yep.
And if you want a bit of extra security, which I do, you can put a PIN code on there. So if you lose your card or if you lose your phone, they will still need the PIN card, the PIN code to make the car work.
Yep.
But if they do steal your car, you'll find exactly where it is in about 2 seconds. So it's hard to, unless you, I don't know, crash it into the ocean or something, it's impossible to lose. What else can I show you here? Let's warm up your seat. Just in case it's a cold winter's day, you can warm up your seats. Everything is done through the climate control menu here. So this is your aircon, and you can just slide it up and down, whichever is your perfect angle. I can even do your end. We can have 2 different temperatures as well. So if you like
2 different seats, we can have 2 different temperatures.
That's right. You can probably feel your seat is getting a bit warm now as well. Your bottom's getting warm.
It is actually.
As I've turned it on full. You've also got the demisters front and back. As you can see, it's an all glass panoramic. Might be a little bit hard to see the ceiling.
Yeah, no, actually I can see outside from here.
Oh, perfect. So that gives you a good idea. I don't recommend looking up whilst you're driving. It's a little bit unsafe, but for the passengers, it's a lot of fun. I'll just close that. I'm going to turn my seat off because that's really warm now.
I know, it is hot.
And then you can also control the volume from there. All the other settings are done through here, so literally everything I've got set on auto because it seems to work. So the headlights, the internal lights, the high beam, that it's all automatic. The display, so it's in this time it's switched to night mode because it is darker now. So at night it turns black. If you do need to clean your screen, which you do quite often, you just pop it into screen clean mode and you just give it a wipe with a microfiber cloth, and then you have to press that to exit. So just like any computer, if you do have issues, you can just fix it with a reboot. And to reboot, it's very simple. You just hold your foot on the brake and you hold these for about 5 seconds or so, and you can see it turns off, and it takes about 30 seconds for it to reboot again. And you can even drive the car whilst this is rebooting. I haven't tried it, and I probably wouldn't recommend it, but it is possible. You can do it whilst you're driving. But if there's a bug, if it's just not behaving well, a reset normally fixes it 9 times out of 10. If it doesn't, you can always try doing an update. And if that still doesn't fix it, you can take it to the Tesla service center, which is in Netherlands. But there's a new one, I believe, opening in Osborne Park soon.
Okay.
So that'll come up with the Tesla logo, hopefully in a sec, once it's restarted and rebooted. And it just takes a couple of minutes to, there you go. So once it's rebooted, you see the Tesla logo there, and that's just the software. So it's actually stopped charging during the reset, and hopefully. So to get that charging again, we will have to unplug it and reconnect it again. But it's given us 70 kilometers in what, 10 minutes, not even. So the fast chargers are very, very good. They're very, very quick. So let me show you how to unplug it.
Cool.
Once you're done, let's try that again. Take 2. And charging. So once you are done, as you can see, you can't just pull this out. So someone walking past, they can't unplug your car. You need to, on the app, go unlock charge port, and it's just unlocked it, and that flap will close as well.
Awesome.
Put that in, make sure the cables are good for the next person, and off you go.
So this is the cool thing about it. You press it in, it opens the door.